Hello guys, we are back with another Naruto What If video. Now, this video is going to be about, well, what if Naruto could fight like KJ? Now, I have to heavily nerf him now, as I've seen how powerful KJ is now. I have studied him even more, and I've come to find out this man is just too strong. So yeah, I'm gonna be having to nerf Naruto in this What If. So anyways, what if Naruto could fight like KJ, the movie? Now, I'm sorry I didn't do part 3, 4, and 5, but it feels like every time I forget, I'm like, oh, well, coming out with a movie. And every time like I do a series and I have to wait for a long time, kinda, mess it up. Like, let's say I stop a series for a long time, like at the Mahito one. I kind of forgot about it, but I am going to be doing that. Also, I gotta finish the Doflamingo one. I know I have been promising it, but no promises. So yeah. Anyways, we are going to talk about some what if ideas that I want to do. I want to remake What If Naruto Had the Powers of Luffy. Now, I kind of messed up on that. I think it was What If Naruto was the reincarnation of Luffy, but yeah. I want to remake it. It was my first video, my first what if on the channel, and I feel like I did it bad, and I didn't really know how to add it into like an audio thing and then upload it, but now I do, and I am going to be uploading about it. So yeah, so if I was correct, I should have been uploading one video every day. That leads to about 60, 70. I feel like I've done 120 what ifs on this channel already, probably less. So yeah, but anyways, my first what if, it was something that was just my imaginary, well, oh my goodness, I can't speak. My imagination, where I spoke, but made most of it didn't make sense. Like, most events were kind of off, but now I'm okay with actually like completing, what ifs. I'm just yapping, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just saying that I'm better at making what ifs, and I want to remake it because I only found out a couple of days ago on Video Shop. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start this what if off to where Naruto's birthing process, or not process, no. Naruto's birthing. Okay, no. So, we go on to where Naruto is being born. As baby Naruto would open his eyes for the first time, he would see his mother and father standing over him, as his mother is holding him in her arms. This is when he would suddenly disappear, as a masked man would take hold of a child Naruto, a baby Naruto, an infant, and put a kunai, or like put his hand over the baby's covering. So like his hand is hovering over the baby's face as he says, "All right, Minato, give me the Jinchuriki or this baby dies." As Minato would say, "No, how dare you? Wait, no, okay." As Kushina would say, "Minato, you're gonna have to save our child." As Minato would be forced, the masked man would throw the baby, as Minato would quickly catch it. As he sees that there's paper bombs on the baby's blanket, he would throw the thing away fast, leaping, as is when an explosion would occur, as Kushina would be taken, and Minato would Haracian out there. As Minato would be, using his Haracian, he's gonna put the baby in his, in the bed, as he will have the baby in the bed. The baby would be, uncomfortable. Naruto would be uncomfortable. He would start crying, as all of a sudden, he was cold, then warm, and now he's cold again, not having the warmth of the mother. As Naruto would start crying, Minato would make a clone and try and soothe the baby, as he goes immediately back into the battlefield. As to when he finds Kushina, Kushina would have the Nine Tails ripped out of her. As the Nine Tails has been ripped out of Kushina, this is when a gigantic Nine Tails fox would start to form in the village. As when Minato would grab onto Kushina and hasten her back to the home, setting her down right next to Naruto. As this is when Kushina would grab onto baby Naruto and start hugging him. As tears begin to form in her eyes, she would try not to cry. As she needs to be strong for her child, this is when Naruto would be content, as he would fall asleep. As this is when Minato would start taking care of the masked man. This is when he starts fighting with the Nine Tails, as Hiruzen would be on standby, thinking, what the hell is Minato doing? As this is when Minato would show up saying, sorry, some masked man, he just released the Nine Tails and we had to fight. As anyways, this is when he decides he's gonna go back to the house, get Kushina and Naruto. As he has Naruto in hand, Kushina, taking a couple blood and chakra pills, would then rejuvenate her strength by a little bit. As she is thinking she knows she's gonna die, so she might as well help seal the Nine Tails into the baby Naruto. As anyways, after this is when Hiruzen says, no, Minato, let me. As Minato would say, no, Hiruzen, I'm the Hokage of the village. I should do this. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would see that a gigantic fox would be, towering over them. As when Kushina would hold down the fox with chains, this is when Minato would start getting the seal ready as he does so. As anyways, this seal has been done. As the Reaper, the Shinigami, would come out. As it would have its arms spread as a T-pose. Wing length, so in a T-pose. As it would be holding onto its dagger, it would open its stomach, and it would grab onto the fox's chakra, along with the soul of Minato. As Minato says, seal the Nine Tails into my son. As the Nine Tails, after being sealed, this is when Minato would say, Hiruzen, you better take good care of him. As Kushina and Minato would die. As after this, Hiruzen would pick up a baby Naruto. As Naruto would open his eyes, feeling the death of his parents, one of his eyes would turn into a K, and one of his other eye would turn into a J. As this would be the rebirth of KJ, aka Killer Jewel. As anyways, Hiruzen seeing this would think this boy is special, but he might not have the powers to protect this boy. As this is when a couple of hours would go by. As Hiruzen would say, we had many great losses in this battle. We have come up on top, but we've gained nothing. As people would just be in a somber tone, this is when Danzo would say, so, where is the Jinchuriki? As Hiruzen says, Danzo, what are you talking about? Danzo would say, you know what I'm talking about, Hiruzen. The fox disappeared, so that means the fox was sealed into someone. So where's the Jinchuriki? As when Hiruzen would grit his teeth, saying, damn it, if I let them know, then they might just target this boy. As this is when he's like, no, I could definitely protect him from them. This boy is the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. He holds back the beast from killing everyone in the village. He's sacrificed his own life to save everyone in the village. And Minato wanted him to be seen as a hero. As anyways, this is when the civilian council side would say, what? You're telling me the kid is holding the beast? As some of them would cry out for his head, saying to kill him. As Hiruzen would be very shocked and also angered by this, a civilian council member would say, look, Hiruzen-sama, even though the kid might not be the fox, we have a chance of killing the fox and getting rid of it. So why don't we just kill the boy and then we could get the fox out of here? As this is when Hiruzen would say, because if you kill Naruto Uzumaki, then the fox would be back upon us. As it would go silent. As anyways, after this is what he was gonna say. I hereby forbid anyone from speaking about any of this. This right now is a Class S secret and will be punishable by death. None of the new generation would be allowed to learn of this, as they would just shut up. The civilian council would start cooking something up. As anyways, after this, Danzo would actually start cooking something up. In his head, he's thinking, I need that boy. He resembles Minato Namikaze. Hiruzen thinks I'm an idiot. I can tell by just the hair color and eye color. And the chakra, it's similar to Minato's. And also Kushina. I need that boy in my root. 6 years would suffice. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Hiruzen would start taking care of Naruto. But at the age of, 3, would put him into the orphanage. As anyways, at the age of 3, Naruto being put into the orphanage would have been treated badly, as most of the village at this point would know that Naruto is the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. And they would start blaming Naruto for what has happened to the village. Blaming him for thinking that he is the Nine Tails and that he should die. As a lot of people would have Naruto shunned away, they would try and overprice things. As Naruto is old enough to walk and talk and read, as he is very intelligent. Naruto's body is also beginning to gain muscle, but he isn't gaining any height. So that's the biggest problem. Naruto can't gain any height at the moment. You see, the food that he's eating isn't giving him enough nutrition to actually let him grow bigger. So yeah. But anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would wake up in the orphanage. As he would say, another day. I gotta go look for food. As Naruto would sneak out of his room, he would start scaling. Not scaling, but just hugging the wall, and then would look to the corner and see if anyone was there. As he sees the food table, he would run up to it and he would take a whole bunch of food. Now, enough for him to be full, but not enough for them to notice. So he would take one of everything and then a little bit of some rice, and there is some noodles, as he would bring it back to his room and start eating it. As Naruto does get a separate room, only due to the fact that people hate him. And it's not even a room, but it's like a closet, a walk-in closet. As Naruto would start eating, this is when Naruto begins to see, or begins to gain back his strength a little bit. As Naruto decides he's gonna do what he saw before. He saw a guy in green working out, doing push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Along with lifting this big heavy thing. As he would lift it with one arm, Naruto sees that it's like some type of curling thing. As Naruto was actually able to steal some from the store, it was 20 pounds each. As Naruto would actually only be able to lift it only once, as it would hurt for him. But Naruto, gaining back his strength, would actually be able to lift it. As anyways, after Naruto's done this, Naruto would start his workout regimen, only doing 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups. As he still is a child, Naruto would get ready for condition training. As anyways, after this, Naruto would start lifting those weights, 20 pounds each, as that's almost half of how much he weighs. But yeah, as anyways, after this is when Naruto would finish his workout and go out. As he would take a shower, this is when Naruto would get some water, as he's making sure that the orphanage marchers don't notice him. As anyways, after this routine would go on for about a year. As Naruto would be at the age of 4, Naruto would be more lean, as he's able to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and be able to curl the 20-pound weight about 200 times on each arm. As anyways, this may not seem impressive, but it's a 4-year-old doing this, and he's really taking his time. You see, Naruto knows if he goes too fast, he may hurt himself. But also, he has the fox to be able to heal him. So if Naruto just keeps on working out, he could, like, do as many as he wants. And would have to be healed by the fox. As he's technically going to be able to be so, like, strong to the point where, no one could rival him. But anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto one day would be caught stealing food. Well, taking food, not stealing, because the food is always meant for everybody, every orphan, and all of them. That concludes Naruto. But they just don't want him to actually take the food. So that's the reason why, they caught him. As anyways, this is when the orphanage Marchridge would then yell saying, "Hey, demon brat, you don't get no food. Get back to your room." As a whole bunch of the orphanage Marchridge maids would start coming in. As they would be like, "Why don't we just kick him out? It is his birthday today." As Naruto did just turn 4, it is October 10. As they caught him trying to take dinner, they didn't like that, not one bit. As one of them would grab his arm, Naruto would resist, and would actually, would resist as he would make her fall to the ground. This is when all the other orphanage Marchridges would then, see, oh, so it's gonna be that way? Alright, let's all grab him and drag him out. As they started dragging him out, they would throw him out of the orphanage. As anyways, Naruto would be now on the street. As anyways, Naruto's, expression would be filled with anger. As Naruto would start walking around the village, this is when Naruto would start taking food from free food stands. As he would start eating it, this is when Naruto would grab a big jug of water, as he would actually chug it down, almost fully. As anyways, after this, Naruto would begin to start steaming. As it's somewhat like how Baki did when he ate a whole bunch of food and then drank a lot of water. That's what Naruto just did. He ate a lot of food and drank a lot of water. As anyways, after this, Naruto would feel more pumped. As anyways, this is when a villager would look at him and say, "Hey, you damn demon, what are you doing here?" As this villager would try and punch Naruto, Naruto would grab onto his arm, swinging around it, and would then aim a kick straight to this man's jaw, as this man would be cleanly knocked out. As this man would fall to the ground, this would bring attention to everybody. This would bring attention to Naruto, as everybody almost fell. Everybody would start trying to charge in at him, as everyone would actually get close. As this is when everyone is screaming obscenities to him, cursing at him, calling him a demon, calling him so many other things that Naruto just didn't like. His anger started to build up as his eyes began to change into the form of letters, as K would be on the left eye, J would be on the right eye. As this is when Naruto would say, "Oh, so you're approaching me? Well then, come as close as you want. But remember, this will be the last time." As this did happen last year to Naruto. So, yeah. As anyways, after this, they would all start trying to punch and beat Naruto. But Naruto would simply maneuver and start beating on them. Hitting them with ravages. Hitting them with swift kick. And then he would hit them with a combo that he just made up. That being KJ's uppercut KO combo. As when Shinobi would start joining in, Naruto would get punched by a Genin, as he would actually have a little bit of trouble. As anyways, after this is when a Chunin would show up, along with 2 Anbu. As this would be 2 Anbu that are corrupted. This is when Naruto deciding that, he's gonna try out something he's never tried out. Would then say, "Alright, you asked for it. You attack me and expect me not to defend myself? Well then, collateral ruin." As this is when the Chunin, Genin, and Anbu, the 2 Anbu, would be caught in this. As they were so close to Naruto that Naruto swung in a slicing motion as a red type of aura and a slash appeared. As a slash appeared all around Naruto, it would burst as everyone would get sent flying away from Naruto. Naruto's eyes would glow with more intensity as the K and J would get even more bolder. Naruto's aura would start turning even more red, as this would be just a pure red, like the actual color. So like the things like you see, not blood red, not like sanguine. No, this is just red. It's not even like the fox's chakra, no. Think of like a blackish, whitish type red. So yeah. As anyways, when Naruto would stare down as a Jonin would show up. As this Jonin would try and subdue Naruto, trying to get him to calm down. This would be Kakashi Hatake. As Kakashi's trying to tell Naruto to calm down, Naruto says, "And what, to let them beat me? No, you're done." As Naruto would start fighting with Kakashi, Kakashi would get hit with a blow, as this punch would be immensely strong. As Kakashi would get sent flying a couple of feet back, this is when Kakashi would appear right behind Naruto and knock him out. As he would grab onto Naruto and bring him to the hospital. As a whole bunch of Anbu would show up on the scene, they would start arresting some people, saying that, well, they kind of attacked a kid, and for no reason. So yeah, and also even if there was a reason, there's no really valid reason on ganging up on a kid and beating him up. So yeah, or trying to beat him up. Try, keyword try. They got their asses kicked. As anyways, after this, Naruto would wake up. As anyways, he would notice that he got handcuffed, like one of his arm got handcuffed to the railing, like right next to the bed, so he couldn't escape. So Naruto would use his other hand and break the handcuffs. As the handcuffs would be like tearing the entire pole out the wall, Naruto would then break off the handcuffs off of his arms. As this was when Kakashi or a nurse would come in. As she would drop what is it called when you have it's like a wood thing and it like holds papers and like you draw on a clipboard. I can't believe I forgot that. But she drops her clipboard and yells. As Naruto would charge through the door, not charge, but like start marching through the door would be bursted off of its hinges. As Naruto would be walking down the hall, infuriated, Naruto would begin to stomp to the Hokage office. As Naruto gets to the Hokage office, Naruto would hit that door, as that door would become splinters. As Hiruzen would be put quickly on guard, he's like, "Anbu!" As all the Anbu would surround him, this is when Naruto would show up. As Hiruzen was like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just Naruto, but just be on standby." "Naruto, what is your problem? Why did you do that?" As Naruto would walk up to the Hokage and grab him by the collar of his shirt. As Naruto would actually have to stand on the table to do this, Naruto says, "What is your problem, old man? Why do you let these villagers do this to me? They always hate me for no reason. They call me names, bad names. It's like if I've ever done anything to them. And they kicked me out of the orphanage last night." As Hiruzen's like, "What, Naruto? They kicked you out?" "Look, Naruto, I'll have that dealt with, but tell me, why are you so mad?" As Naruto would say, "Because they tried hurting me, so I hurt them back." As anyways, Naruto's eyes would turn back into a KJ, but then quickly go back to his blue pupils. As anyways, this is when Hiruzen would just sit down, telling Naruto to sit, as Naruto would calm down a little bit. As anyways, this is when Hiruzen would say, "Look, Naruto, the only thing I can do is arrest those people and get you a new house. I will also be talking to the orphanage Martridge, and I'm gonna ask her why she did that to you." So Naruto would be like, "Alright, but what else I want some training from you. You see, I've been training, and I've seen some guy in green spandex training. So I want chakra weights or chakra seals to be able to boost my speed. And I want proper food. These people have been putting discounts on me. Every time I try and go and buy out food, they either say no or they always overprice me. So, what's it gonna be, Hokage? Are you gonna at least give me some food that is actually nutritional?" As the Hokage would say, "Naruto, I will go shopping with you anytime that happens, okay?" As anyways, after this, Naruto would say, "Alright, can I have the keys to my house? Since you did say you were gonna get me my home." As this is when he would say, "Anbu, arrange this at once." As Naruto would show up to his house an hour later. As Naruto makes it to his house, he would just scowl at everyone around him as everyone is a little scared about what happened yesterday. So yeah. As anyways, Naruto would walk up the stairs as he sees some of the villagers moving out, seeing that they're gonna be living next to Naruto. But this is when Naruto would see one guy, as this one guy would be a shinobi, as he would be at the end of the hall, right next to Naruto's room. As Naruto's room is at the end of the hall on the right, the other guy's shinobi is gonna be at the end of the hall on the left. So yeah. As anyways, Naruto sees this guy. As he sees him, this guy's name is going to be Raijin? No. Let me think. Oh my gosh. Okay, we could do Kenshi, Kenichi, or Raijin. I'll say his name is Raijin. As anyways, this is when he's like, hey kid, seems you're living in with me, huh? So Naruto's like, what the hell do you want? As Raijin would say, look, my name is Raijin. Just know that I don't really hate you, and I understand your circumstances, so if you need any training, then you could come to me. As anyways, Raijin would be one of the best Anbu. So yeah. As anyways, Naruto was like, I don't need it. I already have my training seals and everything like that. As anyways, Naruto would go into his room and say, but thank you for not hating me. Probably the only person in the village that thinks like that. As anyways, Raijin would smile and start walking away from his house, locking it behind. So Naruto would open his door. He would walk in as it's fully furnished. As he checks the fridge, there's good food in there for him to actually eat. As Naruto does need protein to build muscle, Naruto needs food and water, of course, to work out. As Naruto does get a lot of water. Filtered water, of course. So yeah. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would fall asleep. As this is when he's getting ready for the next day, Naruto, would set his training seals to 100 pounds each. As Naruto would actually get slammed to the ground, this is when he starts to lower it, as he would only put it at 50 pounds each limb, along with his torso. So yeah. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto the next day would start training again. As he is, about 4 years old now? Wait, no, 4. He's about 5 years old. As this is when a couple of years would go by. Actually, 1 year would go by. As Naruto's training has been upping the ante by a lot. Naruto went from 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 200 curls each arm to 200 push-ups, 400 sit-ups, because he found that sit-ups are more easier than push-ups, and 500 curls each arm. As this would be insane. Naruto's seals on each limb would have only went up 25%, 25 pounds. Naruto, each limb is at 75 pounds at the moment. That's the max that Naruto thinks he could do. Because he is still a child, he does need to grow. So, yeah. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be walking in the middle of the forest. As it is all snowy, Naruto would see a Hyuga girl, as she would be, being beaten up. So Naruto would come in, grabbing the two bullies and smashing their heads together. As he smashes their heads together, this is when he sees another one. As this is when Naruto would grab this guy, or this kid, by the collar. He would start punching him. As these are academy students, Naruto wouldn't hold back. As anyways, after this, Naruto would say, hey, you alright? As anyways, Hinata would say, yes, thank you. As anyways, Naruto would be like, no problem, just looking out for people who are weak. As Hinata hearing this would kind of be a little sad, but happy that Naruto did save her. As anyways, she says, what's your name? Naruto's like, Naruto Uzumaki. As Hinata would say, my name is Hyuga Hinata. As anyways, after this, Naruto would be like, alright, well, that's neat. I'm leaving. As anyways, this is when Ko, the Hyuga that was supposed to guard Hinata, shows up, saying, hey, you damn demon, what are you doing next to Hinata? As he goes in to strike Naruto in the stomach, Naruto would grab onto his wrist. As he's getting ready to break it, this is when he's like, no, As Naruto would back up, he would then full sprint, jump, as he would hit Ko with a drop kick. As after this is when Naruto would actually leave. As anyways, after this, a couple years would go by. Naruto at the age of 13, so we're just gonna do a 7-year time skip. So Naruto was 6, now Naruto is 13. So 7-year time skip. So anyways, Naruto, well, has been training a lot, as he's become even stronger than before. Now, the only reason Naruto was able to take out the Genin, Chunin, and 2 Anbu was because he did a move called Collateral Ruin. Now, that move is very strong, and the closer the person is, the stronger it gets. So just imagine like a shotgun up close. That's technically how Naruto's move works, but it's all around him. So anyone that is in between, let's say 2 feet of him will be immensely injured. And if Naruto has his hand or his arm come into contact when he does that, you might actually die. But now it's just gonna be more controlled. Naruto is able to control it at a certain point, so a certain slashing area. So yeah, as anyways, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto after this is going to be, oh wait, no, I didn't even put an event to start. All right, Naruto would be in his room or his house as he gets out. This is when Naruto is preparing for the exam, the Genin exam, the Genin exam. As he leaves, this is when Naruto would be walking through the village, as his outfit is dope. He has blue pants, white shirt, blue scarf, and he has white shoes. So yeah. Or white, shinobi sandals, but Naruto would make it to the academy. As he would sit down, Iruka would say, "Are you guys ready to become Genin?" As everyone would say, yeah. A lot of people would look at Naruto, and they see that he is the rookie of the year, so yeah. Let me think. Okay, so anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Iruka would actually have everyone start their test. As they start writing, so Naruto would finish his test quickly. So when Iruka sees that everyone has finished his test, as he's like, all right, everyone, follow me outside, get ready to do all your jutsu. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where everyone would get outside. So after this, Naruto would be made to do 3 clones, do a henge, and teleport. Or not teleport, my bad, but Kawaremi, which is technically teleporting with something. So yeah. As anyways, after this, Naruto would do so. As he does all this, this is when Naruto would actually just use something to teleport. As he gets extra points, Iruka would say, "Very impressive, Naruto." So, anyways, you pass, but I want you to stay since there is going to be a last exam. It is not required, but it is only for fun. As Naruto would say, all right, I guess I'll stay with these pitiful excuses of getting. As anyways, after this, Naruto would just say, all right. As anyways, after this, all the people would start completing their test. As the people who passed the getting exams, the people who fail will fail. Now, as anyways, this is when they start going outside, as a ring is set up. Almost the entire village will be here to see this, as almost one of every clan member is in that, setup. That being the Konoha 9, or, 8 people that are in the clan. Well, actually 7, 7, because Shino Aburame, Kiba Inazuka, Sasuke Uchiha, Shikamaru Nara, Choji Akamichi, Shino Aburame, and I'm pretty sure there's one more, but I forgot. Ino Yamanaka, there we go. So yeah. As anyways, they would see that everyone had their headbands, as when they would call the matches. As it would be Naruto versus Sasuke, Sasuke would just look at Naruto with hatred. As anyways, Naruto would just be standing in the ring, as this is when Iruka would say, alright, begin! As this is when Sasuke would rush into Naruto. Naruto, seeing the punch that was thrown, would grab onto the punch and swing swing Sasuke away from him. As when Naruto would appear right in front of Sasuke with a haymaker, smashing him towards the ground. As he gets hit to the ground, this is when, my bad. This is when, he would get back up and like, oh, damn it, why can't I hurt him? As after this is when Naruto would say, because Sasuke, you are too weak. As in, Sasuke would say, fire style, fireball jutsu. As he blows out this fireball, this is when he's like, yeah, how's that for a week, you damn idiot? As anyways, after this, Naruto would simply swing away the fire with his arm. As when Sasuke is like, but how? So Naruto would appear right in front of him, getting ready to punch him. Sasuke would get punched in the chest, and he would get sent flying. As Naruto says, I didn't even turn off my weight seals for that, Sasuke. You really are pathetic, aren't you? As after this, Sasuke would be like, how are you so strong, Naruto? You were never this strong. I was able to beat you before in the academy, but now I'm no longer able to beat you, so how? Naruto says, because I trained, Sasuke. I trained hard and long. Every single day was torture. As Sasuke hearing this, was like, damn it. Can I ever match up to him? Once I get my Sharingan, then maybe I can copy his movements, and then I could beat him. Alright, Naruto, remember, one day I'll be able to beat you. As after this is when Naruto would just walk out. As Iruka would tell him to come back tomorrow for team selection. As one day would go by, Naruto would start heading back into the the academy. Why do I have to come back here? I guess I'll just go back to Iruka's room and get my team called. As Naruto's walking in, he would get his team called. As that team would be, Sasuke and Sakura. Now, Sasuke and Sakura being on his team would be very bummed out, especially Sasuke thinking, how would he be able to beat Naruto? But then he would think, wait, if I'm close to him, then I'll have a better chance of beating him. There we go. After this is when Naruto would sit down and wait for his, how can I say this? Sensei. As his sensei shows up, that being Kakashi, it would be 3 hours later. So Naruto would be very pissed. When Kakashi opens the door, Naruto would appear right in front of him and grab him by the collar of his shirt. As he would say, where the hell were you? As Kakashi's like, calm down, Naruto. I was lost on the path of life. So Naruto would say, oh yeah, I'll make you lost on the path of death if you ever do that again. As Kakashi would sweat drop and say, all right, Naruto, calm down. After this is when Naruto would let go of Kakashi. As Kakashi would be set down by Naruto, this is when Naruto would say, so, what the hell is your deal? Kakashi would be like, calm down, Naruto. Look, I want all of you to meet me at the top of the, academy. They would do so. Naruto would be able to teleport up there. Kakashi would be a little bit impressed by this, but then say, so, Naruto, how have you been? Naruto's like, why do you want to know? It's none of your business. After this, we're just going to have a time to where Naruto would wait. As his two teammates would come in, this one Kakashi would signal them all to sit down. But Naruto would say, no, I don't feel like it. Kakashi would then say, so, tell me your likes, your dislikes, and your goals for the future. As Sasuke would say, I want to kill a certain someone and revive my clan. And I also want to beat a certain someone. Looking straight at Naruto. As he looks straight at Naruto, this is when Naruto would say, what? What are you trying to say, you damn Uchiha? You got a crush on me or something? Stop looking at me like that. As Sasuke would get angry by this, Naruto would just smirk, saying, look at how easy you get angered by something so stupid. Kakashi would be like, oh, you're one to talk, Naruto. You get mad about everything. Anyways, Sakura would be going up as she says, oh, my dreams are... She would look at Sasuke. My goals are... As she would then look at Sasuke again. As this is when Naruto was like, oh, are you serious right now? Just tell him that. What the hell are you doing, Sakura? Sakura would say, oh, my likes are Sasuke and reading and training with Ino sometimes, as she only 2 times. And, oh, my dislikes, Naruto. I hate Naruto. As this is when Naruto would say, huh, very expected. Sakura, you are annoying. You know that? Sakura would be taken aback and say, oh, shut up, Naruto. That's what Naruto's dreams would be called out. My dream is to become one of the strongest shinobi in the world. And to be able to fight the strongest people in the world. I don't really care about any of my goals, though. Or my dreams. You see, my goals are different from dreams. And they may not even occur. Dreams may not even occur, but goals are something that you will strive for. But I have a dream to become the strongest and fight the strongest. So I could just say that it's an aspiration of mine. To be able to become strong enough to fight others. Others as strong as me. As anyways, Kakashi would say, alright, Naruto, that is quite interesting. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would then be like, alright, so, can we leave yet, or are you just gonna keep us waiting here? As Kakashi would say, oh, don't worry, Naruto. Alright, I want you all to meet me tomorrow at training round 7, and, don't eat. As after this, Naruto would be like, what the hell you mean, don't eat? As Kakashi was like, yeah, I suggest you to not eat. Naruto was like, oh, I'm eating. And tomorrow, I'm gonna kick your ass. As after this is when Naruto or Kakashi would just deadpan and be like, alright, Naruto, you are something else. But anyways, yes, you are going to be meeting me at training round 7. So anyways, bye-bye. As he would poof away, Naruto decided to go home. Would actually start training. Actually, no. Yeah, he would actually go home and then start training. As a day would go by, Naruto would wake up, making him a luxurious meal, as this would be one of the best meals Naruto has ever made, just to, shove it in Kakashi's face that he ate today. As, anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would laugh and start running to the training round 7. As he makes it there, he sees Sasuke and Sakura, as Sakura would say, you're late! As Naruto says, do you see Kakashi anywhere? As she would say, no, but... Okay then, so I'm not late. You're so stupid, you damn fangirl. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be waiting for Kakashi under a tree. As Sasuke, deciding to do the same thing, would do so. As Sakura would try and get close to him, but he would literally just push her away and tell her to leave him alone. She would be very saddened by this. Naruto would just look at her and smile, saying, how pathetic you are. As Sakura would be more farther put down by what Naruto said. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Kakashi would show up. Now, Kakashi showing up would say, alright, anyways, you guys are here for a test. This being the bell test. Now, I have 2 bells right here. These 2 bells will allow you to pass and become Genin. Now, this is how this works. You guys have about an hour to take these bells from me. Only 2 people will pass. And I have 2 bento boxes here, so the 2 people who get these bells will be able to eat. While this 3rd one, for the person who loses, I will eat this bento box in front of them. Now, for the person who fails, they will not become a Genin and will be sent back to the academy. As anyways, Naruto hearing this would be like, oh, this is a whole lot of BS. You really think I'm gonna believe that, Kakashi? Oh, you must be mistaken then. Anyways, start the test. As anyways, this is when Kakashi would be like, alright, I have to teach him a lesson. He can't just go on disrespecting me anymore like this. As anyways, this is when Kakashi would say, alright, Naruto, lesson number 1, Taijutsu. As after this is when he would start the timer as Sasuke and Sakura would disappear from sight, running into the bushes. As Naruto would just stand there, Kakashi would take out a book. As anyways, after this is when Naruto would say, "So, you gonna do anything? Or you're just gonna sit there and be on that damn book of yours?" As Kakashi's like, "Exactly what I'm gonna do, Naruto. Thank you for reading my mind." As anyways, this would like really just intrigue Naruto and make him angry. As anyways, after this, Naruto would immediately appear right in front of Kakashi. As Kakashi would be a little bit caught off guard, Naruto would send a punch. As Kakashi would catch this punch would rattle Kakashi. As Kakashi's arm would be like hurt, as immense pain would run down his arm straight to where his spine was. This is when Naruto would then roundhouse kick him. As this is when Naruto would start the battle. As anyways, Naruto starting it off when an explosive attack would kick him up into the air. Now, as he gets kicked into the air, he does a down slam. My bad, not a down slam. He kicks him, then grabs him, kicks him again, uppercuts him, smashes him to the ground, and then will finish him off with a uppercut. As Kakashi would be sent flying into the sky, Naruto would appear right behind him, hitting him with a backbreaker. As Kakashi would then poof into smoke, he would appear right behind Naruto, trying to do 1,000 years of death, but Naruto would grab onto his arm as he would throw him to the tree. As Naruto would then appear right in front of Kakashi, as he's getting ready to hit a 20-20-20 drop kick, Kakashi would substitute himself as the entire tree would turn into splinters. As Kakashi would throw a kunai towards Naruto, Naruto would catch that kunai, throwing it back, so Naruto would throw the kunai back. Okay, cause y'all really gotta I really gotta cause people be taking it the wrong way, As anyways, Naruto would throw the kunai back. This is when Naruto would rush in at Kakashi as the kunai would then get sent flying. Naruto would be running faster than the kunai, appearing right in front of Kakashi. He would punch him straight in his stomach. As Kakashi gets punched in the stomach, then Naruto would grab Kakashi. As Kakashi would then be grabbed, he would be slammed to the ground. As anyways, after this is when Kakashi decides that he's gonna use his Sharingan. As he uses his Sharingan, he starts attacking Naruto. As Naruto's having trouble dodging his attacks, so when Naruto says, "Alright, I guess I get a little serious." As Kakashi would be like, "Wait, what? You weren't going serious before? This kid is something else." As after this is when Kakashi would see that seals on him would start to glow. As these seals glow, Naruto would then begin to go faster. As he starts to run, he runs straight into Kakashi and straight, drop kicks him into the tree. As the tree would break, Naruto would start to hit Kakashi with many blows. As Kakashi can't dodge this, is when Naruto would say, "KJ21 series. Serious punch." As before Naruto could hit that punch, he would send it. As Kakashi would dodge, this is when a gigantic, hole would appear in the forest, seemingly. So anyways, after this, Naruto would quickly take the bells. As Kakashi would have been in a loss for words. So, now Kakashi, being like this, wouldn't see that the bells were taken and would get in a fighting stance, but then noticed the bells were taken by Naruto. As anyways, Naruto would say, "Guess I passed. Anyways, I'm leaving." As he throws the bells to Sasuke and Sakura, they would be in shock. As Kakashi, saying he technically did pass because he gave his teammates the bells, would just let him go. As this is when they start their 2 months of D-rank missions. As anyways, 2 months of D-rank missions would go by as Naruto wouldn't even bat an eye to it, not even showing up to team meetings. As anyways, Naruto would hear a knock at his door. Who the hell is at the door at this time? "Hey, who are you?" "Look, Hiruzen-sama orders you to the Hokage office." Naruto's like, "What the hell does that old man want?" Alright. I'll go. As Naruto would teleport. Now Naruto appearing in the doorway of the Hokage office would say, "What's good, old man? Why did you call me?" As Hiruzen would say, "Well, we need you to do a mission along with your team that you've been neglecting for 2 months." So Naruto's like, they could do simple chores by themselves. I don't need to be a part of that." As Hiruzen would just sigh, he would say, "Look, this is a mission that you have to escort someone. So you are actually going to be fighting, so it's not no chores. No, you could actually face someone that can kill you." So Naruto's like, "Someone that can kill me? I didn't even go all out on Kakashi, and he almost died. So who do you think would be out there strong enough to kill me?" As Hiruzen would say, "There's more stronger people other than Kakashi, Naruto." As anyways, Naruto would be like, "Whatever. Anyways, where's that damn person we're escorting?" As an old man would walk in, the old man would be like, "What the hell? What, are these the brats that are going to be guiding us? Or that are going to be helping me get to the land of waves?" As Naruto hearing this would say, "What the hell did you say, you damn old man?" As he would grab onto the old man by the collar of his shirt and say that again with a straight face and I'll punch you." That's when the old man would calm down and say, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." As anyways, after this, Naruto was like, "That's what I thought. Now you better be grateful for the protection that we are giving you, since if we haven't been here, then you wouldn't have gotten the best protection in the village. So right now I'm currently the strongest, so you better be honored." As this is when he would bow down and apologize. This is when, the Hokage would say, "Naruto, don't do that to the client." As Naruto would be like, "Whatever." As anyways, when they would be getting ready for their, first C rank mission. Now, as all of them go to the, how can I say this? As all of them go to the gate, yes. They all go to the gate, as this is when Naruto's like, "All right, so we're gonna start going." As Tazuna was like, "Yes, we just need to wait a couple of minutes." And Naruto's like, "No, we don't. We're going right now. Come on." As he's like, "Damn it, this kid is so persistent. I might not even be able to make it in time. There's a window between the times that we could pass through the ocean or the sea. What if his men find me?" As Hiruzen, no, not Hiruzen, freaking, what is his name? Tazuna would be thinking he has the times of when the patrol is not on guard, and if they didn't wait 15 minutes, then the patrol will still be on guard. But he's just thinking what if they get there before? So yeah. As anyways, they would start walking towards the land of waves, or towards the port where it is. As anyways, they would make it to the land of waves when, after they get off the boat, they come across the puddle. That's when two men would jump out. One of them tries to attack Naruto, but Naruto would grab the chain. As he would wrap around his arm, cutting it, Naruto sees, "Oh, poison, huh?" As he would grab the chain and yank it. As one of the demon brothers would be sent flying towards Naruto, Naruto would then hit this guy with a serious punch, killing him instantly. That's when Naruto would go to the other guy and start beating him up. As he's getting whooped by Naruto, Naruto would kick him to the tree and drop kick him. As the tree would break on impact, this man's spine and chest would cave in. As anyways, after this, so Naruto would then continue. As Tazuna, Sasuke, and Sakura would be a little bit weirded out because Sakura and Tazuna would be like, "He just killed him just like that. Naruto's a monster," Sakura thought. As Tazuna was like, "What the hell is that brat? How was he able to do that so fast?" As Kakashi's like, "Naruto, you did good, but we kind of needed them for information. You know that, right?" So Naruto's like, "No, we don't. I'll kill anyone who comes our way. You heard that, Kakashi?" As Kakashi's like, "Naruto, you can't keep doing this." As anyways, Naruto's like, "I could keep doing whatever the hell I want. Now let's go." As anyways, this is when they come across some mist a couple of hours later. As anyways, this is when a gigantic blade would swing past them. Naruto, seeing this blade, would duck. But when he's ducking, he sees the handle and would grab it. As anyways, this was when Sabuza would show up. As he says, "Give me my damn blade back, you brat." As Naruto would be like, all right. As he would throw the blade, this would come swinging straight towards Zabuza. As Zabuza would have to dodge. As this one, Zabuza would catch the blade, as the blade would be put into the tree, indented. So he would say, well then, if it isn't Kakashi the copycat ninja, and that brat that just took my blade, if you're so eager to fight me, and so eager to die, then let's do this. As anyways, Naruto would be like, are you disrespecting me by calling me weak? You really think it would be that easy to kill me? Huh. Pathetic. Honestly, if you think you could kill me, then it's just pitiful. As anyways, this is when they both would rush in. Naruto would dodge the meat cleaver, as Naruto would gut check Zabuza, as Zabuza would get punched so hard that he would cough up blood. As when Naruto would hit Zabuza with a Ravage, hitting him 2 times in the stomach and chest. As when he starts hitting Zabuza all over his body. As his torso, like where his like abdominal area is in his torso, would be riddled with hundreds of punches. As after this, Naruto would spin, doing like a, like spinning around, going around Zabuza, doing a whole like 360, and then would kick him in his stomach, sending him flying, so Naruto would appear right on top of Zabuza, hitting him with a backbreaker, as Zabuza would disappear in the mist and appear right behind Naruto. But Naruto, catching his blade before it could gain any momentum, would then grab onto Zabuza and start punching him in his face. As when Zabuza would be sent flying into a tree, this is when he looks up as he sees 2 feet. As Naruto is right in front of Zabuza, Naruto would hit Zabuza with a 20-20-20 drop kick, as Zabuza would be knocked out completely. So Naruto was like, alright, I guess it's time I kill him. As anyways, Haku would show up, trying to attack Naruto, but Naruto would easily dodge this. Catching all 3 Senbon that were shot to his neck, Naruto would send back the Senbon at double the speed. As Zabuza or Haku would have to dodge every single one of them, he would teleport right in front of Naruto and punch him. As Naruto, not really expecting the speed, this is when he sees that Haku takes Zabuza away. As he's like, no! As soon as Haku teleports, Naruto would appear right where he was. And then once he's about to punch, this is when Naruto decides he's gonna go back to his team. Anyways, after this, Naruto, seeing that he almost went to enemy territory, would be like, oh, damn. He really did take that damn guy named Zabuza. What the hell? Anyways, I guess I'll go back. Kakashi could be like, Naruto, you're telling me you weren't holding back? As Naruto was saying, yeah, and I wasn't even using most of my moves. See, I have a series. It goes up to 21. 21 moves. So that's the series. As Naruto say, first series, 20-20-20 drop kick. Second series, immense punch. Third series. As Naruto would think, I don't have a move for that currently. Only have a move for 5 and 10 and 20 and 21, along with 1, 2, and 3. I might actually have to just make up some moves at this point, like moves that KJ would do. So yeah. Anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where they keep on continuing to walk. As they make it to the house of Tazuna, this is when Inari would show up and say, why are you Shinobi even here? You're just gonna die to Gato. Naruto say, what the hell did you say, brat? I'm not gonna die to some guy who hides behind shinobi that he hires. No, I will kill those shinobi, and I'll go after that man named Gato. So never think in your life that I would ever die to some insignificant being like Gato. As a kid would be taken aback by this, hearing the hatred that was sent towards that man that Naruto hates. Naruto hates Gato because Gato thinks that he can be defeated by a couple of hired shinobi. As anyways, when Inari would just back down saying, he really seems to hate him, like me. As anyways, after this is when Naruto would just walk into the house as he sees Tsunami. As Tsunami would greet Naruto, Naruto would actually become surprisingly calm. As Tsunami has some type of aura, a calmful aura, as this would change Naruto a little bit. Now, anyways, after this, Naruto would actually calm down and say, hello. what is your name? My name is Tsunami. I'm the mother of Inari. And my father is, well, Tazuna. As Naruto would say, Naruto Uzumaki. As Naruto would say, where's my room? She would say, it's upstairs. Anyways, Naruto would go upstairs, cooling off a bit. As Naruto is getting very angry in this mission. So yeah. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be thinking in his room. That lady was nice. She had like some aura calming him down. As Naruto would really be thinking a lot. As anyways, after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would be training in the forest. Just a little bit. As anyways, as he's training in the forest, he sees a guy, or somewhat to be looking like a girl, walking in the forest. As this is when Naruto would be like, hey, you have that same chakra that man I was fighting earlier. As Haku would tense up, Naruto would appear right in front of Haku and say, so, what's your deal with attacking me while I'm trying to fight that guy named Zabuza? So Haku would say, I'm his accomplice. Get away from me. As Naruto would say, oh no, I don't think I will. What the hell are you doing in this forest gathering herbs, or whatever you call it? As Haku would say, I'm getting them to heal him. Now just leave me alone. As Haku would start trembling. He knows he can't fight Naruto. Well, not alone at least. As anyways, after this, Naruto would just say, grab onto Haku's shoulder and squeeze down. Because Haku would be in immense pain. Naruto would say, I give you about one more week until you could actually leave. You see, it's been a week. So yeah. As anyways, Naruto would say, you have 1 week to leave with that man. And if you don't, I will kill you both. Do you understand that? As anyways, Haku would be like, alright, Naruto. As he knows the name, Naruto would say, yes. It's good that you remember that name well. For I might as well just massacre you and Zabuza right now, but I give you a chance to leave. As anyways, after this, Haku would run as fast as he can as Naruto would track him every second of the way. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where 1 week would go by. As 1 week goes by, the bridge would start to be built again. As Naruto, seeing two bandits approaching the house, would instantly smash both of them straight into a tree, as they both would be indented into the tree. Naruto would start walking to the bridge. As Naruto expected those two, so Naruto sees a whole bunch of bandits. They showed up. As Naruto would start fighting with these bandits, this is when Naruto would then say, collateral ruin. As all of them would be sent flying. This is when Naruto would make 10 clones. As these 10 clones would start to clean up the bandits. As Kakashi would thank Naruto. As this is when Haku and Zabuza would show up. As Naruto would say, didn't I tell you to leave? As Haku would say, I'm sorry, I tried to convince him, but he didn't want to leave. So we're just gonna have to fight you. I already know how this outcome is gonna go, Naruto Uzumaki. With our deaths. As when Haku and Zabuza would rush in at Naruto, Naruto would then dodge the meat cleaver that Zabuza sent. As Naruto would gut check him, this is when he would kick him. As Haku would make a mirror, this is when Zabuza would be smashed into that mirror. As Naruto would then have him up against the wall. As he would start punching him relentlessly. This is when Senbon would be sent straight towards Naruto. Haku was going to come up from behind Naruto with a kunai. As Naruto would grab Haku's arm and then smash it towards where Zabuza is. As the kunai would go straight through Zabuza as well. Shoulder. This is when Zabuza would kick away Naruto, as Haku would be a little bit heartbroken, saying, oh no, Zabuza-sama. As Zabuza would be like, it's alright, Haku, we just gotta get rid of this damn brat. As this happens, he would appear right behind Naruto, as Naruto, last second, would dodge. As he would kick Zabuza in his face, Zabuza would be sent flying. as this is when Naruto would grab Zabuza with an unexpected grab, then an uppercut, then a down slam, then a kick, and for the final one, an uppercut, as he would be sent flying. This is when Naruto appears right atop of him with an axe kick. As he would smash it on down to Zabuza's head, Zabuza would have a concussion and be sent flying to the ground. As Haku would grab him, this is when Haku would just be cradling Zabuza, saying, no, Haku, Zabuza-sama, please don't die. As this is when Haku would be enraged, but his enrage would be put down by Naruto's look. As Naruto would be walking down the bridge, his eyes turning from a K to a J. Naruto would look straight at Haku and say, I'll give you 10 seconds and then I'll kill you. As this is when Naruto would start counting. As anyways, Haku would start running away from Naruto. As Haku would be like, no, I gotta get out of here before he kills us both. Come on. As Haku would run as fast as he can, Naruto would then see a whole bunch of other bandits show up. As Naruto sees Gato shows up, Naruto would grab onto Gato by the neck and slam him straight into the bridge. As all the other bandits would charge in, Naruto would hit them with a collateral ruin. As Naruto would start beating on every other shinobi or bandit there as he kills every one of them. As anyways, after this, Kakashi seeing that Naruto is almost going off the deep end would stop him. As Naruto would smirk, saying these people are so weak. When can I find someone as strong as me? As anyways, this is when Naruto decides that he's going to, go back to Tsunami's house. As he really needs to calm down, Tsunami would grab onto Naruto and give him a hug, thanking him for everything. As this just changes everything for Naruto. See, Naruto's never gotten a love of the mother, nor has he gotten the love of a father, but this is enough for him. As anyways, Naruto would just, kind of get away from Tsunami, thinking or just saying it's no problem. As anyways, after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would get back, start packing his stuff. As this is when Gato's men would be gone. All of that. As Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi, seeing the massacre that just happened, would be very, very scared of Naruto. Seeing that he did something and seeing how fast he did it and how cruel he was about it, they honestly are a little scared. But anyways, this is when Naruto would just shrug it off. As when Kakashi says, Naruto, if you really want to fight people, once we get back to the village, we'll put you in the training exams, okay? But you really do have to calm down. You can't just go on killing people like that, too much of them. As Naruto's like, it's whatever, Kakashi. They planned on killing us, so what's the problem? And Kakashi's like, it's because some of it was unnecessary. But it's whatever, Naruto. We're going back to the village. Now, don't think of yourself as you're in trouble. You did complete the mission, and it had a 100% success. So don't worry. As anyways, they would start leaving. This is when Naruto would, leave with them. Now, as Team 7 leaves, they named this bridge the Great KJ Bridge, as Naruto told them to name it the KJ Bridge. As anyways, Naruto, having a smirk on his face, said, so, Kakashi, you said something about tuning exams, which I think is the next rank. So, how fun is it gonna be? As this is when, he says, it just depends on how strong you are, Naruto. But for you, it'll probably not even be fun since you're too strong. For most of the people in there are not as strong as you. So don't really expect a lot, Naruto. Alright. I guess, but there better be at least one strong person that I can fight in that exam. As anyways, when they start making their way to the village. As they make it to the village and a couple of hours later, this is when Well, they decide they're gonna join the tuning exams. And Sasuke's like, Naruto, I don't even think I could catch up to him if he's stronger than our Jonin. Kakashi, after the tuning exams, I want you to train me relentlessly. Please. As Sakura would say, and me too, I want to be strong. As this is when Kakashi would be like, all right, I will train you. As anyways, after this, they start making their way. As they're walking down the Konoha streets, this is when a whole bunch of shinobi and villagers would be looking at Naruto with a scowl, as they do not like him. But they know if they try anything with him, he will immediately beat the crap out of you. He doesn't care who you are. You could be a kid, and he would still do it. But like, he would still beat the crap out of you. But at a lesser extent for the kids, but for an adult who just provoked him, Naruto would smash them into the ground or have them hanging by the leg. Like there's like a rope tied around their leg and they'll be like tied on like a lamp post. So yeah. As they'll just be dangling. Like their leg would be tied to that big log that holds the lights. And they'll just be dangling there until like Anbu would get them. So yeah. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time. Oh wait. Okay, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where they keep on walking. So Naruto, still having that scowl on his face, would be thinking that these people are so pathetic that they can't get over their hatred. But what is Naruto to say, since he still hates the villagers for what they have done to him? But anyways, this is when Naruto would then say, hey, let's start heading over there. I want to get the tuning exams done for. As after this is when, Sakura would be like, yeah. As Sasuke would also be like, whatever, let's start. As anyways, this is when they start heading to the tuning exams. As they walk by, this is when they see Konohamaru. As Naruto is a little more fond of with Konohamaru, Naruto would start walking at a faster pace. As he sees Konohamaru run into an alleyway and bump into this man. As this man would grab on to Konohamaru's collar of his shirt. As he would start getting ready to punch him, so Naruto would grab on to Kankuro. As this is when Naruto squeezes down on Kankuro's arm, saying, put the kid down or else, you insignificant sand shinobi. As Kankuro, hearing this, would be putting the kid down. As Naruto says, you ever try something like that again? I'll do worse than beating you up. As Kankuro's like, oh yeah? Well then, take this. As he unwraps the thing around his back, being a puppet, Naruto would hit this puppet as it would instantly shatter. As what Naruto would do was sort of like a backhand fist. As it hits the puppet, it would turn into splinters. As Naruto would get close, grabbing Kankuro by the neck would put him up to the wall and say, what, didn't believe me? Well then, I guess we're gonna find it out, right? As he's getting ready to punch Kankuro, so sand would block it. As Naruto would look at Gaara, as Gaara would say, I appreciate you putting down one of my shinobi. As Naruto's like, oh yeah, and what the hell are you gonna do about it? As Sasuke would be like, Naruto, just do it. We don't want any problems with that guy. As bloodlust and killing intent is coming from Gaara, Naruto would look deep into Gaara's eyes and smile. Alright then, I look forward to looking for you in the tuning exam, so you better be ready. Because if I find you in that exams, I'll kill you. As Gaara hearing this would be like, no, mother wants your blood. I'll kill you, Uzumaki. As Naruto did just say his name, as Naruto would be like, well then, I look forward to killing you, Gaara. As Gaara would say, I look forward to killing you, Uzumaki. As they both would smile. Tamari, Kankuro, Sasuke, Sakura, and even Konohamaru would look at this with a little bit of like, oh, they're both weird. As anyways, after this, they start heading into the academy where the tuning exams is being taken place. As they go in, so Naruto would then, along with Team 7, would start going up the stairs. As anyways, Sasuke would be like, yo, Naruto, look, I don't want you getting in my way since I know you're gonna try and take every person and fight them. So you're gonna allow me to fight in this Chunin exams, alright? As Sakura would say, yeah, you gotta let Sasuke-kun fight. So Naruto would be like, oh, shut the hell up. I'll let you fight someone, but I'm only taking the strong people, you hear me? As anyways, they would walk up two flights. So Naruto would look saying, huh, what a pitiful genjutsu. Whoever put that has to be weak. As the Chunin at the door hearing this would rush in at Naruto saying, what the hell did you say, brat? So Naruto would backhand this man. He would be sent flying. As this would actually be a Chunin that was guarding the door. As he hits the wall, that guy would be dented into the wall. As anyways, the other Chunin seeing this would be like, what the hell? As anyways, this is when the genjutsu would fade. As Gaara, As Tenten, Neji, and Lee, seeing this would be a little intrigued. More Lee and Neji, but not Tenten. She just admired the strength behind that punch. So, yeah. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto, along with Team 7, start walking. As they walk into the first exam room, as they're on the 3rd floor, a whole bunch of killing intent would be sent towards them. So Naruto would scowl at this, as these people are pathetic to him. As anyways, Naruto would just sit back on a wall, with his back to the wall, and one leg standing on the wall, as the Konoha 12 would start talking, everything like that. As this is when, Kabuto Yakushi would show up, saying, hey, you guys are rookies, so you guys probably shouldn't be talking. As anyways, this is when everyone would go quiet. As Kabuto would say, look, you are rookies. Aren't you aware of the people around you? Look at how they're looking at you. You don't want to piss people off so early. Some of these people even want to kill you, so why don't you tone it down? But anyways, since you guys are rookies, I will give you information. As anyways, when, Rock Lee and Neji and Gaara would ask for information about Naruto Uzumaki simultaneously. As Kabuto would be like, oh, you guys really want to know about Naruto Uzumaki, don't you? Well then, Naruto Uzumaki, a very formidable genin. Naruto has beaten Zabuza of the Mist and has killed multiple bandits. Naruto, at the age of 10, took out 15 bandit camps. And that is about 300,000 bandits. 30,000 bandits. As anyways, people hearing this would be like, what? Naruto has been seen to decimate those bandit camps with something known as Stoic Bomb. It has a radius of 500 by 500 feet and would, set everything on fire in that radius. So a lot of people would be like, how the hell is he that strong? It's Naruto's physical aspects have been told. Naruto has been seen punching holes into mountains. As that's as far as he gets. So Naruto would grab onto his arm and say another word and I'll crush it. Since you already know all of my techniques, you know not to play around. As Kabuto would say, alright, Naruto. As after this, it's when everyone would get a chill down their spine. So Naruto would then look at a Kusa genin looking at him. As this would be Orochimaru with a smirk on his face. Naruto would say, what the hell are you looking at? As killing intent would be sent out. As this is when, the shinobi would look away. As anyways, Ibiki would show up and say, alright, everyone, settle down, please. Get to your seats and get ready for the first exam. As anyways, everyone would be seated down. As Naruto decides he's gonna also sit down. Now, as Naruto goes to sit down, he goes and does his test, as he would ace it. As anyways, this is when the 10th question would be given out. Naruto wouldn't say anything, saying that whoever leaves is pathetic, and they would actually just might as well be, considered lower than Chunin and Genin. As anyways, this caused people to stay. As after this, Uncle Mitarashi would show up, throwing kunai, as a poster would be put up. As anyways, after this, the poster being put up, this is when Anko Mitarashi would say, "Alright, maggots, it is I, Anko Mitarashi. Now, I want every single one of you to follow me into the forest of death." As after this, we're gonna have a time to where Anko would just take a glance at Naruto. As she sees the seriousness in his face, he would be looking at her with a scowl. As she would have a shiver, she would then smile, saying, "What, like what you see?" As Naruto would be like, "No, I do not." As anyways, Susan Anko would frown. This is when everyone would start heading into the forest. Now, as they make it onto the forest edge, Naruto would just be looking into the forest, zoning out, as Susan Anko would be explaining all the directions. So when she sees Naruto not, paying attention, she would throw a kunai, as Naruto would catch it. So when she would try and appear right behind Naruto, but Naruto would stop her, telling her to leave him alone and that he doesn't want to go out with her. As Anko was like, "Wait, kid, I was not implying that." As Naruto was like, yes, you were, kind of, but it doesn't matter, and I do not care. So just go away and leave me alone." As anyways, Anko, with a little bit of embarrassed blush, would go on to continue talking about the rules in the Chunin exams. As anyways, after this, everyone would be given their scrolls, along with a waiver saying, "If you die in the forest, it is not our fault." So, yeah. As anyways, they are given this, as when they start running into the forest, Sasuke and Sakura would tell Naruto to get up. Now, Naruto would start going with them. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto is going to be, running through the forest as 4 hours would go by. Now, as 4 hours would go by, we're finally gonna get the fight that allows Naruto to use his 5 series to 20 series combat. So yeah, as anyways, when a large gust of wind would be sent towards the team, Naruto would quickly get into action as he says, "Wind style, great wind storm." As he blows all this wind, the wind would then hit the snake. As the snake would keep going, the snake is getting ready to pounce down. So Naruto would jump up and smash it with his punch. As his punch would blast this snake away, the snake would turn into red mist, guts, and food. So, yeah. As anyways, after this, this is when Orochimaru would show up, sending a whole bunch of killing intent and bloodlust, as this would cause the team to gasp, but Naruto would just smile, saying, "Finally, someone strong and worthy." As this is when Naruto would rush in towards Orochimaru. Now, as Orochimaru and Naruto start fighting, this is when Naruto would hit Orochimaru. As Orochimaru trying to catch this punch, his arm would shatter, the bones in it would shatter, as he would regurgitate his body. Seeing that it's no point in combat fighting him, he tries to maneuver. As when he tries to slice Naruto would grab onto the blade and punch Orochimaru in the face. As Orochimaru would be sent flying back, Naruto would appear right behind Orochimaru and kick him into the air. As then he would grab him, throwing him, drop kicking him, uppercutting him, and finally would hit him with a backbreaker. As this is when Orochimaru would be immensely hurt. As Orochimaru decides to summon clones. Now, as Orochimaru summons a whole bunch of clones, this is when Orochimaru would say, "That's it. It's time I kill you, boy." As he then summons a whole bunch of snake summons. As these snake summons come to life and try and pounce on Naruto. But Naruto would just run and jump into the sky. As when Naruto would come down with a 5 seasons. As anyways, 5 seasons is coming down. As this is when Orochimaru, all of his summons, would be hit by this. As Orochimaru would be sent to the ground. This is when Naruto would be coming down with a stoic bomb. As Naruto would say, "So, I guess this is the way I'm gonna have to do things now. Well then, you better prepare! Heizen Bakudan. As he slams to the ground, this would create a gigantic explosion that would cause Orochimaru, along with everything in a 500-foot radius, to explode or to get caught by the explosion. Sasuke and Sakura would be sent flying back for a while. So Naruto would say, wow. As he looks at Orochimaru, Naruto would say, what's wrong? Isn't it Kill KJ Day? As this is when he runs into Orochimaru and would start beating on Orochimaru. As Orochimaru was being relentlessly beaten by Naruto, Orochimaru would then say, Idol, Soul Switch. As he's getting ready to switch his body with Naruto's, this is when Naruto would hit Orochimaru away from him. As Orochimaru would start bleeding. As when Orochimaru decides he's not gonna really sacrifice his life for this anymore, as he decides to back off. As anyways, Naruto, seeing that Orochimaru is leaving, he sees the scroll that Orochimaru just dropped and decides he doesn't want to fight that man anymore. He sees him as some pitiful being, some sort of parasite, like a snake. As anyways, after this is when Naruto would start walking to his team saying, hey, let's start heading to the tower. I don't want to face these weaklings anymore. As anyways, Sasuke would say, what the hell? What the hell is this? His power. It's as if he's a monster. As anyways, this is when we're gonna have Orochimaru running away for his life. As he's like, I can't believe I actually made it away from that kid. I'm not fighting him again. I'm not going back. Damn it. I never knew someone was like that in the freaking village. Kabuto. He could have told me. I could have avoided all this if I just made a contingency plan for that boy. Alright. Well then. I guess it's time I make a plan for Naruto. I guess I'll call every other Akatsuki member. As, unfortunately, guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble, thinking of what to do next. But I guess I'll just, finish this arc, then go on to the next. But I might actually end it off at the 4th Great Shinobi War after Naruto kills Madara. So, yeah. As anyways, we're just gonna go to a time to where Naruto would, after almost killing Orochimaru, would take his team and start leaving. As they make it to the tower, this is when they meet with Gaara's team. As anyways, Naruto would glare at Gaara and smile. As when Naruto would wait 5 days. As 5 days would go by, this is when Naruto would, see that teams will, fights would be called out. Naruto would get Kiba as an opponent. As, Kiba being Naruto's opponent, Kiba would be very, very scared. As Kiba knows, Naruto has the power to kill him. So that really freaks out Kiba. As Kiba would say, wait, can you switch my opponent, please? I don't want to fight him. As anyways, so the Protector would say, no, you gotta deal with it. Now get in the ring. As anyways, Naruto would see Kiba and say, I'll give you a chance to forfeit, Kiba. But if you don't, well then, you know what would happen. I'll kill you. As anyways, Kiba would just be shaking with fear, seeing Naruto in front of him. As soon Naruto would get ready, Kiba, seeing Naruto rush in, try and dodge, but would get hit in the process. As anyways, Naruto would say, I tried to warn you, yet you didn't want to listen. But it's whatever. As anyways, the match would end with one shot knockout. There's a lot of people wanting to recreate this. Every single other match would almost be ended as quick as possible. But not as fast as how Naruto ended the match. So, yeah. As anyways, after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto will be waiting for his next match, as this is when the, ending would be called the preliminaries, preliminaries would be ended, as after this is when a whole new set of matches would be called out, as a lot of people would be like, oh shoot, we're getting new people to fight? Yes, that's exactly how it's gonna be. So, yeah. As anyways, we're just gonna go to a time to where everyone decides, well, everyone picks a, like, paper. Or, yeah, paper. And this paper would tell them, like, who they're fighting next month. As everyone would be given 1 month to train. Naruto would be thinking, alright, well then, I guess I could train more for about a month. So Naruto would be thinking and contemplating how he can train, but he simply decides that training would be too easy. He wants to challenge himself. So Naruto would decide to handicap himself, technically. So, yeah. As this goes on, like for 1 month, Naruto would be training. As 1 month would go by. Now, as this 1 month goes by, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would be, well, thinking about something. A jutsu. Not a jutsu, but a technique that he used. And this technique would be, well, something like collateral ruin, but bigger radius and more power. As anyways, Naruto would be thinking like, how do I do this? How am I able to add more power to that technique? As anyways, Naruto would be thinking. As this is when he comes and gets an idea. As this idea will be put in his head, he would be thinking, that does make more sense than what I was thinking in my head. Well, then I guess I'll try it. As after this, Naruto would start trying techniques. Now, my bad. Techniques that consist of him using chakra. So, him using chakra with this technique would boost it immensely, causing the technique to get buffed, technically. As after all of that, Naruto has found a move. Collateral destruction. As he would be able to destroy anything that's near him, Naruto decides he's gonna try and use it in the Chunin exams. As Naruto is gonna cause a lot of destruction. As anyways, after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would, be in the Chunin exams. As this is when Neji Hyuga would be looking at Naruto. Neji would be a little, scared, but he's like, well, I may be fated to win, but this battle will be hard. As he's thinking in his mind, Naruto knows that Neji's not gonna win. So, yeah, all delusions aside, Neji's not winning this battle. So, yeah, as anyways, the proctor would call both of them down. As they both would go down, Neji would start rambling, but then would stop, thinking Naruto wouldn't care about his problems. As this would just, wake him up. If Naruto doesn't care about his problems, he can't use that to his advantage to get into Naruto's head. So he just thinks that it's all up to him, that he has to fight Naruto and beat him. As anyways, this is when the battle will commence. As Neji would rush into Naruto seeing Neji would try and hit Naruto. But what Naruto would do was simply dodge. As Neji would start trying to hit Naruto would just keep on dodging. As Neji can't even get close to hitting him. This is when Neji would use something. He would use his chakra to try and hit Naruto. But this would be futile. As Neji would keep on not even getting any closer, Naruto would grab onto Neji's arm and straight punch Neji. As Neji would be dragged by this punch, he would hit the ground. As this would cause Neji to start bleeding. This is when Neji would be like, how am I even supposed to fight him like that? As anyways, Naruto would punch Neji again. As Neji, seeing that he can't win this, would start being beaten by Naruto. Naruto, showing no mercy, would then say, so, who do you think you're gonna beat again? As Neji would be like, Damn you, Uzumaki. As Neji would look at Naruto, Naruto would just smile, saying, well, that's the only thing you could say then. Good night. As Naruto would kick Neji, so Neji would be knocked out. Now, after this happens, a lot of things would go down, such as, all the matches would be going along with Naruto's, along with Sasuke's. As Sasuke being seriously trained by Kakashi would be having kind of a hard time fighting with Gaara. As Gaara would send an attack at Sasuke, Sasuke would dodge this and get ready to use Chidori. As he does so, Chidori would pierce straight through Gaara's sand dome, as this is when Gaara would, start yelling out, as he would say, my blood! This is actually my blood! As anyways, the matches will continue. Well, the Konoha Crush, my bad. The Konoha Crush will commence with this action being done. Now, as the Konoha Crush commences, this is when, Sasuke would be looking at this, as he's like, what the hell is going on? As Gaara is seemingly freaking out at this moment, this is when Naruto would come down, as he's getting ready to fight Gaara. As Gaara would run into the forest, Naruto would look at Gaara. As Gaara would start running, this is when his two siblings would start following, as Naruto would start going after them. Now, as this is going on, Naruto, seeing all of them, would literally scowl, saying, only him is needed. Only he needs to go to fight Gaara. Everyone else is just an accessory that doesn't need to be there. As anyways, after this is when Naruto would just look at them with a lot of disgust, as he's like, do they really think they could help me out with this? As anyways, this is when Naruto would catch up with Gaara. As Gaara decides to start attacking, Naruto would punch Gaara. Gaara would actually feel this punch. This is when Naruto and Gaara would commence their fight. As the fight is going on, Gaara would be having a really troubling time trying to fight Naruto, because Naruto right now is just completely dominating Gaara in this fight. This fight is one-sided. This fight is more one-sided than the fight with Orochimaru. So yeah. As anyways, after this, Gaara would be kicked as he would get hit into a tree. This tree would be turned into splinters. As Gaara would crash through, Naruto would be coming from the treetop, as he would then slam down onto Gaara, as Gaara would spew out a whole bunch of blood. This is when he starts coughing up more and more blood. As Naruto sees this, he's gonna grab onto Gaara and say, what was that about killing me, huh, Gaara? It seems you bit too much that you could chew. Is that the saying? I don't know if that's the saying. But Naruto says, I guess you overestimated your power. How pathetic. But anyways, I guess I'll kill you now. As before Naruto could do this, Shukaku would be, let out. Now, as Shukaku is freed, this is when, Gaara would have been taken over by Shukaku. As Shukaku would say, I can't believe this brat actually hurt my Jinchuriki. Well then, I guess it's time we battle. As this is when Naruto's like, huh? What the heck? Alright, I guess you want to fight too. Well then, come at me. As this is when Shukaku would go and attack Naruto. But Naruto would just easily evade all of Shukaku's attacks, calling Shukaku weak, and he would take out Shukaku with the 5 Seasons 5 Fist. As this happens, Shukaku being taken out would be heavily embarrassed, as he's like, how the hell did I lose to this brat? As after this, Shukaku would be taken out. As this is when, well, Naruto, seeing that Shukaku has been taken out, is getting ready to take out Gaara. But this is when Sasuke would say, Naruto, stop, that's enough. Look, I know he said some things, but that doesn't mean you have to kill him. As Naruto's like, alright, I guess I'll give him a chance. But if you make me regret this, then I will beat the hell out of you, Sasuke. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be thinking of things that he can do. As anyways, so Naruto says, I guess I'll go back to the village. As Orochimaru would be fighting with the Hokage, this is when Naruto decides that he's gonna go deal with the Orochimaru himself. As Naruto sees a barrier, he would hit the barrier with a very strong punch. As this punch would cause the barrier to be shut down, this is when Naruto would look at this and laugh, saying, is this seriously how strong the barrier is? Huh, pathetic. As Naruto would start going around, so Naruto sees one of the sound members and would punch this sound member. As this sound member would be punched, the sound member would literally just die. As when Naruto would go around and then hit another sound member, so Naruto would start comboing this sound member. As this sound member would then be knocked out, that being Tayuya. As Tayuya gets hit by that Naruto's fist, this is when Naruto would go around cleaning up all the other sound members. As when Naruto would see Orochimaru. As this one, Naruto would engage in a battle with Orochimaru. As Orochimaru seeing Naruto, be like, oh damn it, it's that damn brat. How am I gonna be able to fight him? He's too strong. As Naruto, seeing that Orochimaru is getting ready to flee, would then see as the third Hokage said, thank you Naruto for this distraction. As this is when Hiruzen would use the Dead Reaper seal as the Shinigami would come to life, or would appear. As anyways, this Shinigami appears, would then say, this is when Hiruzen would say, seal me and Orochimaru's souls. Take his soul now, please. The offering is my soul. As anyways, this is when he offers his soul to the Shinigami to be able to seal away Orochimaru. As Orochimaru with wide eyes would be like, no! Damn you, you brat! And damn you, Hiruzen! As after this is when Naruto is gonna smile, saying, me personally, I'm not gonna be taken out by some death god. I'll just kick its ass before it could even get me. As Shinigami would look at Naruto and say, are you sure about that? As Naruto's like, what the hell, you can talk? As this is when the Shinigami's like, of course I can. Now let me do my job and stop thinking that you're stronger than me. As Naruto's like, oh, you wanna go? We could run it right now. As Shinigami's like, maybe later. You're too weak. As anyways, Naruto hears this and he's like, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass one day. As Naruto or the Shinigami would say, oh, I look forward to it, Naruto Uzumaki. As anyways, after this is when Hiruzen's soul, along with Orochimaru's soul, will be sealed and taken away. As after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would just be looking at the dead body of Hiruzen. Now, Hiruzen being dead, this would cause a lot of problems. But Naruto, seeing that all the Anbu would show up, see that they would pick up his body, be like, Naruto Uzumaki, thank you for your service and thank you for helping. As anyways, Naruto would be like, it's whatever. As after this is when, the Konoha Crush would end. Now, Sasuke not really being able to be a part of the Konoha Crush, not being able to fight people in the Konoha Crush, would be a little bummed out by this, but knowing that he probably wasn't gonna do anything in the first place, would just decide to just back down. As anyways, after this, we're gonna have a time to where Naruto would just be looking at the grave of Hiruzen, because he's like, okay, I hate that I'm saying this, but I kind of did like the old man, As, Kakashi would also be there saying, yes, Naruto, I know. It's okay. It's natural to miss him. He was kind of like your grandfather figure. So Naruto's like, well, barely, but still, I guess he was there, and I can't really hate him for what those people did to me. Just wish that I probably could have done something better. Even without that Reaper, I could have killed that thing. I could have killed it. As he's talking about Orochimaru, as soon Kakashi's like, I know, but I guess Hiruzen wanted to take out Orochimaru for good. So Naruto's like, yeah. As after this is when they decide to leave. As anyways, this is when, like, you know, since Sasuke didn't get the curse mark, he's not going to leave the village. And the Sound 4 being in custody would really cause a lot of things to change. But, yeah. So anyways, as this is happening, Naruto would be like, alright, well, what should we do now? As Kakashi would be like, I don't know, but I guess I'll start training. Kick Sasuke and Sakura, okay, Naruto? Just make sure to keep up with your training. I don't want you slacking. As Naruto's like, you say that to me, but I'm stronger than you, Kakashi. Kakashi's like, yeah, I know. As anyways, after this, like, you know, conversation, they both would part ways for the day. As this is happening, this is when Naruto would look at, like, you know, the village as he sees the gigantic hole in the Hokage monument. The hole that, well, a summon put in there. As Naruto's like, damn, I can't believe a summon actually did that much damage. So Naruto just be thinking, like, I mean, if I did better with defending the village, no, I can't think like that. I took out most of them, and I even helped take out Orochimaru, but I guess it's alright. As anyways, when Naruto would be called by the council, the council would say, Naruto Uzumaki, we're here to assign you to a mission. Your mission is to find Tsunade Senju. Along with Jiraiya of the Sannin, you must find Tsunade Senju. You accept. As Naruto would be like, yeah, I guess I accept. As anyways, this is when, well, you know, Naruto would say, alright, I guess I will take up on that. I'll take you guys up on that offer or mission. As anyways, they would say, alright, Naruto Uzumaki, are you ready? You will be sent in 2 hours to get to get Tsunade Senju of the Leaf Village. As anyways, this is when they would, well, Jiraiya, my bad. I'm talking so bad right now, guys. Jiraiya, along with Naruto, go leave the village. Jiraiya would start talking with Naruto. Naruto's like, hey, respectfully, I only came here for a mission, so don't think we're all buddy-buddy. I know what you did. You did leave me as a child, so don't think we're all friends now, alright? As this is when, you know, Jiraiya would be like, Naruto, I'm sorry. As Naruto's like, it's whatever, but if you ever think you could get back into my life without training me, then you must be mistaken, even though I'm stronger than most people in the village. As anyways, Jiraiya would just look at this and say, kid, don't you think you're getting a little bit too cocky? I know if you won almost every single one of your battles, but still, it doesn't mean you're the strongest in the village. As this is when Naruto would say, oh yeah, we could fight right now and we could see who wins. As Jiraiya's like, no, I kind of don't want to test that. I kind of like where my limbs are at the moment. As anyways, Naruto would just laugh saying, you see, you can't beat me, Kakashi, or you can't beat me, Jiraiya. But anyways, let's just go, come on. As anyways, they decide they're going to go to a village. Now, as they make it to this village, this is when they make it to Tanzabara Town, or Tanzaku Town. As they make it to Tanzaku Town, so when Naruto would be, like, told by Jiraiya, if he wants to stay in the hotel room, he can, but no, Jiraiya is going to go be looking for Tsunade. As Naruto's like, oh yeah, looking for Tsunade. Are you sure you're not going to go and do some research, as you call it? You damn pervert. As Naruto, or, you know, Jiraiya would deadpan look, would say, Naruto, I would never. As anyways, Naruto's like, oh, it's whatever, just leave. I want to be alone for now. As Jiraiya would be like, alright, I'm leaving. As anyways, after this is when Jiraiya would leave. As a couple of minutes later, a knock would appear at the door. Now, Naruto hears this knock, as he's like, who the hell is that? As another knock would, like, sound. Naruto's like, oh my goodness, who the hell is at the door right now? As this is when Naruto would open the door, it would be Itachi the Sharingan. No, Itachi. It would just be Itachi. As Itachi would say, Naruto Uzumaki, you are coming with us. We have found you, and now you are coming with us to get your Biju extracted. As Naruto's like, oh, no, I don't think I want that. As this is when Itachi would get punched. As Naruto punches Itachi so hard, Itachi would get sent flying into the wall. As he hits the wall, his back would hurt immensely. As this is when Kisame would be like, you damn brat! As he would try and swing his sword at Naruto, Naruto would grab onto that sword and start crushing it. As Samehara would start screaming and wailing in pain, this is when Samehara would be put down by Naruto. As he would say, so, the hell is this thing? Some sort of blade that's alive? As this is when, Kisame would say, oh, shut up, you damn brat! You're dead. Water style. Water stream jutsu. As anyways, when this is screamed out, this is when Naruto would grab onto the face of Kisame, as Kisame would be smashed into the door. This is when it would all be a genjutsu. As Naruto would be stuck in place. This is when Itachi just put a seal on Naruto, but Naruto would quickly break this seal and punch Itachi for real this time. As when Kisame would swing his sword at him, Naruto would duck. This is when Naruto would kick both of them through the wall. As Naruto would then start punching Itachi, as Itachi would get hit with a Ravage, Itachi would substitute away. As when Naruto would then substitute behind him, hitting him with a backbreaker. As Kisame would show up, trying to swing at Naruto, Naruto would then jump out the way. As Kisame would then say, what the hell? What is this brat? As Naruto would appear right in front of Itachi, hitting him with a drop kick. So when Naruto would hit Kisame with a KJ KO 5 style, or a 5 style KO, as this is when he hits one of them with it. This is when, Kisame would be hit by this. What is that noise? Okay, no, it's nothing. As this happens, this is when Kisame would be hit by the KO, as he would get uppercutted, down slammed, then thrown, then uppercutted again. As this would then end off with a backbreaker. As after this is when, Kisame, seeing that there's no point, would then use his full power. Naruto says, oh, so you want to get serious? So Naruto would take off his weight seals. So Naruto would start teleporting. So Naruto would appear right in front of Itachi. Itachi would then dodge a blow from Naruto. They would start clashing. As Naruto would then hit Itachi, Itachi would hit back Naruto. As Naruto was like, okay, so let's see. How strong are you, Itachi? As Itachi would then get hit in the mouth or in the face, as his face would be in a lot of pain. This is when, Naruto says, didn't expect you to be this weak, but expect the unexpected, as they say. As anyways, Itachi would then use his Sharingan and, put Naruto under genjutsu. Naruto would break this genjutsu easily, saying, that's not gonna work on me anymore. As this is when Naruto would gut check Itachi. So Naruto sees Kisame getting up. Naruto would kick Kisame's head as Kisame would get back down. They would both be in immense pain. As after Naruto would completely embarrass Itachi and Kisame, Naruto would let them go, saying, hey, if I ever see you guys again, I'll kill you. As they both would shiver, this is when they decide to leave. As anyways, after this is when, Jiraiya would show up and say, Naruto, what the hell happened here? As this is when, Naruto's like, oh, two bums tried to fight me, and they got a little bit hurt. As anyways, this is when Jiraiya says, Naruto, did you do all this? How was you able to do something like this, Naruto? As, Naruto just told him, because I'm strong, Jiraiya. And unlike some people, I actually know how to use my taijutsu, my hands, instead of how other people's fight, always cowering with their genjutsu. As this is when, he's gonna be like, alright, Naruto, I found Tsunadi's location, so let's just start leaving. So Naruto would be like, alright, I guess. As anyways, they would start leaving. This is when, he would see, the location that they're at. he sees Tsunade as he's like, huh. So, are we really gonna allow this drunk to be our Kage? As Tsunade would say, what the hell did you say, you brat? As Naruto said, oh, you heard me. Are we actually gonna allow some drunk to, well, run our village? It doesn't seem fitting. Or, how do I say this? What's the word? I'm trying to find the word. It doesn't seem professional to allow someone like this to be able to run our village. As anyways, this would really piss off Tsunade, but she just decides that she's not going to say anything. As anyways, after this, we're going to have a time to where Tsunade would just look at Jiraiya and say, why the hell are you here, Jiraiya? And Jiraiya would say, we need you back in the village, Tsunade. Tsunade would say, like hell you do. I'm not going back to that hellhole village. Huh. They'll probably end up in like a bad situation, worse than it was before. As Jiraiya was like, oh, we need you, Tsunade. See, Hiruzen died. As Tsunade was like, okay. As anyways, Naruto would be like, oh, now, hold on now. Don't be disrespecting the third Hokage like that. Even though I didn't really like him, I still respected him. As Naruto would then look at Tsunade, Tsunade would say, and so what, kid? What are you gonna do about it? As Naruto said, oh, I could do a lot of things about it. It's just that you don't want to find out, because you would be very, very hurt by me. As anyways, Tsunade said, oh, try me. You can't hurt me, kid. You're weak. You're just a little lowly genin. Naruto hearing this would say, what the hell did you call me? Did you just call me a genin? Did you just call me weak? Hell no. I can't let this slide, Tsunade Senju. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to beat the hell out of you. You won't have the chance to say sorry. No, you don't get that. As anyways, after this is when Naruto, well, look at, Tsunade. As Tsunade says, oh yeah? We could go down right now, Naruto Uzumaki, if that's your real name. Naruto's like, oh, it is. Now get ready. As this is when, Tsunade would go outside along with Naruto. As, Naruto's comments really bother Tsunade. Naruto would say, I can't believe we're actually allowing you, a stupid old drunk, to become our Kage of the village. They should probably just make me the Kage. I'll be better than you. I'm even stronger than you. As Tsunade would be like, you seem sure of that, kid. Why don't we test it out and stop talking? As anyways, this is when Tsunade would hit, or try and hit Naruto. The Naruto would easily dodge her attack. As Tsunade would say, what? There's no way he's that strong, right? There's no way he's so fast, too. It's like he can maneuver around me. Tsunade would be hit by Naruto. She would feel this punch. This punch hurt her so bad that she had to curl up for a second on the ground and say, no, I'm fine. Get away from me, Chizun. I'll be alright. And she's like, yeah, it was only a lucky shot, kid. Don't think you'll get that again. Naruto would appear right in front of her. Naruto would punch her again. As, this is when, well, she's having a lot of trouble breathing. As anyways, Naruto say, you were saying? Lucky punch my ass. Well then, Tsunade Senju, let's say this. You become the Hokage if I win this battle. But if I lose, I'll pay off all your debt, since I understand you're just some drunk who likes to gamble. As anyways, this would hurt her pride. As she would say, alright, I guess I'll bet that. But still, you're not gonna win against a Sannin. As this would cause Naruto to chuckle, saying, are you sure? Because it seems you're already down for the count. As Tsunade would get up and say, no, I know I'm gonna beat you. So get ready, kid, because you're about to take a beating of the lifetime. As this is when Tsunade would rush in, trying to punch Naruto. Naruto would duck, but then she would sweep kick him as Naruto would, trip. This is when Naruto would look at Tsunade. As Tsunade's about to kick Naruto, Naruto would get back up And this is when Naruto sees Tsunade as she's right in front of him. Naruto, my bad. Naruto would then, dodge a punch that Tsunade sent towards him, as when Naruto would grab onto her arm. As her arm would be grabbed onto, this is when Naruto would just look at her and say, "Pathetic. Your strength is comparable to me, but less potent, less strong." As Tsunade would be punched in the gut again, she would start coughing up blood. As the moment she sees this, she would freeze. Her fear of blood would cause her to be afraid of this. See, Tsunade had a fear of blood. As anyways, after this is when Naruto would just start beating Tsunade. As after this, Tsunade would forfeit, saying, all right, kid, just stop. As she got dealt with easily. So, yeah. As anyways, after this, we're just gonna have a time to where Naruto would be, saying, "So, do you honestly think you're still stronger than me, Tsunade Senju? And since you did lose, you're gonna have to become the Hokage. You understand that?" As Tsunade's like, "Damn you, kid. If only I didn't take that bet. I gotta be the Hokage now." As when she sees the resemblance with Minato and him, she's like, "He kind of looks like Minato, though. This would be interesting." As after this, we're just gonna have a time to where they leave back to the Leaf Village. Now, as they leave to the Leaf Village, Naruto will be looking at Tsunade and saying, "So, Tsunade, what caused you to drink all your sorrows away?" Naruto just mind his business, and that he doesn't really need to know about that. Naruto would be like, "All right, I guess." As anyways, after this, they would start making their way back to the village. As they make their way back to the village, Tsunade would be hailed as the Hokage again. So a lot of people would be happy that a Senju is back in the village. So Naruto would say, "Are you really sure that this old hag is going to be able to become the Hokage and be a good Hokage? Or is she just going to mess up the Hokage just like the second Hokage or her great..." Wait, would that be like her uncle? Yeah, because her father was Hashirama Senju? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, after this is when 3 years would go by. It's because Sasuke is not gonna be leaving the village and anything like that. So yeah, as anyways, 3 years go by as Naruto has become one of the strongest people in the elemental nations. As the Chunin exams would be being, hosted in Konoha Gakure no Sato. As this is where, almost all the Jinchurikis are gonna be, along with the One-Tails. As every single village decides that they're gonna do a peace treaty and they're all going to, do the Chunin exams in the Leaf Village. As this is going on, the Akatsuki are making plans to do a full-scale attack on Konoha. This is when the Chunin exams will be at full swing, as a lot of Genin would start participating in it. Naruto would see the other Kages. As the Kages would greet Naruto, Naruto would say, "So, who are these people?" As this is when the Kages would say, "Hey, you should probably watch who you're talking to. We are the Hokages of these villages." As Naruto would say, "I don't really care. I could probably kill every single one of you. Or maybe just mildly injure every single one of you. And not be winded." As a lot of them would take offense to this. This is when, Tsunade would say, "Naruto, stop that. Stop showing disrespect to the Kages, alright? You must show respect. Do you want to start a war?" So Naruto was like, "No, but these people should know their place." As when, A would be like, "Who the hell do you think you're talking to, brat?" As Naruto says, "I'm talking to you, you damn old fool." As after this is when he decides, "Oh, so you want to be like that, huh? Alright then. Tsunade, in the Chunin exams, why don't we all decide that
why don't we all fight Naruto? Since he wants to say he's so strong and he's able to defeat all of us at once, then why don't we defeat him and humble him for once? As Tsunade would actually agree, saying that Naruto does need to be humbled. As anyways, this is when Naruto would say, no matter how much people you have, I can still beat every single one of you. As Mei Terumi, Raikage A, Onoki, Tsunade Senju, and, well, Gaara would look at Naruto. As Gaara would say, Naruto, as Gaara kind of is trying to find a friendship with Naruto, Sasuke was the one who helped Gaara. And even though Sasuke was the one who beat him, Sasuke was the one who saved Gaara from Naruto killing him. As anyways, we're just gonna have a time to where the Chunin exams would continue going on, as the second exam would show up. As soon the Hokages would start talking about fighting Naruto. As Naruto would go down to the ring, all the Hokages would go down, except for, well, Tsunade Senju. As anyways, this is when the match would start. This is when they would all start fighting. As Raikage A would appear right in front of Naruto, Naruto would duck, gut checking him, and straight start ravaging him with a million punches. As he would hit him 2 times in the stomach. This is when he would hit him multiple times everywhere on his stomach, chest, just everywhere where, his body is. As Raikage would then be smashed into the wall, as Raikage would be knocked out. Mei Terumi would come with a magma style jutsu, but this would just just hit Naruto and not affect him. As Naruto would walk through this, he would appear right in front of Mei Terumi and punch her. As when Naruto would then start getting jumped. As Gaara would then try and trap Naruto in sand, Naruto would grab both of them and punch them to the wall. As when Naruto would grab onto Gaara and actually start pummeling him. As when Naruto would say, collateral ruin. As 3 Kages was storming around him, Naruto would say collateral ruin. As after that, this is when Raikage would wake up and appear right in front of Naruto again. As Naruto decides that he's gonna hit him with a combo. Naruto would hit him, throw him over with an unexpected grab, then do a backbreaker, grabbing him again, throwing him into the air, kicking him down to the ground, and he would then smash him straight towards the ground, as this would cause Raikage to be very injured. As anyways, this is when Naruto says, so, who else wants to go? As Onoki would just be on the corner, looking at him like, oh my goodness, what the hell? Damn you, Minato, and your child. As after this is when the Akatsuki decide to attack. They would go in and they would start sealing them. As this is when they would have an improved version of the ring that they had, as they would start sealing the Biju into the Gerumazu immediately. As when Naruto would be the last one, they would all swarm Naruto, but Naruto wouldn't take this. As Naruto would grab onto Itachi, Naruto would straight duff him in his face. As 3 Akatsuki members are around Naruto, hit them with a collateral ruin. As this when Naruto decides that he's gonna take them all outside the village. As he runs, he would jump. As this is when, Obito would take the Gerumazu into the forest where Naruto was going. Naruto says, alright, now I can go all out. As anyways, Naruto would say, KJ, 5 series, 5 seasons. As Naruto would appear in the sky, Naruto would say, Stoic Bomb. As he would slam down 3 Akatsuki members, that being Deidara, Hidan, and Kakazu, would all die. No, not Hidan. Freaking Deidara, Sasori, and Kakazu would all die. As after this is Naruto would look at the remaining ones. As Naruto would then grab onto Hidan and throw him as far as he can. As Hidan would be thrown so far, Naruto would say, pathetic. As anyways, Hidan being thrown, this is when Itachi and Kisame would show up. Naruto, catching the blade of Kisame, would pierced his like arm straight through Kisame's chest. As after this is when Naruto decides he's gonna take care of Itachi. As he starts to beat Itachi got hit so hard that he started coughing up blood. As after this hit, he would get roundhouse kicked and then drop kicked. As Naruto would then look at the other Akatsuki members, as Naruto would say, KJ, serious punch. As he would hit. My bad, who's left? Like, Itachi, Kisame... no, not Kisame, but he would see, freaking the Zetsu guy and would punch him with the serious punch. As Zetsu, being close to death, would be like, what the hell is this brat? As after this is when Naruto would then look. As he looks at, well, Obito would use the Inkaku and Gekkaku brothers. But before he could do that, Naruto would stop him. So Naruto decides he's going to use his final attack. KJ21 series. As Naruto decides to use unlimited flex work right there. With the powers of every attack that he's used, along with serious punch, Naruto would hit Obito. As a gigantic explosion would occur, a flashing light would appear everywhere. As everything would start to flash, this explosion would be seen inside the village. As the Ghetto Mazu would be destroyed, Obito would be killed along with Zetsu. This would cause a lot of destruction. As Pain and Konan are left, they decide to just leave the plan. There's no point. They might as well go back to the healer that they saw. As no Orochimaru means no Kabuto, which means no resurrected Madara. As this is where I'm going to end off the what if Naruto could fight like KJ. Now I know I made Naruto's personality a little bit unbearable, just a little bit, but I truly feel like Naruto would act like this. As Naruto, like the way he would act, as if he, well, doesn't really like others. He's like a broody type, but you know how it is. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the movie. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Yo, I do want to make a new what if. That would be what if Naruto had the powers of Luffy, and that is going to be a part series. It's not going to be like a movie, no. But usually when I make movies, I just want to do one tape. Yo, I honestly was about to give up so many times making this. My voice sounds like this, and I just don't like it. But it's whatever. So yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure comment down below what y'all thought of the video. And yeah, I'm out. Peace. Have a nice day. Oh, also, so Friday is gonna be the last day of school for 2 weeks, right? So I will be able to upload a whole bunch of videos after that, and I might actually be able to finish the Doflamingo series along with the Hiya Hiya no Mi and along with the Zabuza series. So yeah, hope you guys would stay tuned in for that. And yeah, but there is a series that I do have to finish. Sorry for speaking so much. And that is the Doflamingo series. So yeah, can't really promise that, but I will try to finish it. I'll probably try and do that tomorrow, but yeah. Anyways, I'm out. Have a nice day or night, and peace.